Oof. Oh, he dizzied himself. The release of Capcom Fighting Collection is approaching us on June 24th, and if you follow me on YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter, you know that I'm really looking forward to finally a home release of Red Earth or Warzard. Still, there are other games in the collection that I'm very much looking forward to, and this includes Pocket Fighter, which was released in US arcades as Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix. However, I've largely played this game through its PlayStation 1 version, which was released as Pocket Fighter. The great thing about this home version is that it has modes and features that probably won't be included in the Capcom Fighting Collection, as I'm assuming that we'll use the arcade version of the game. Going through these modes will allow me to kind of cover some of the basics of the game that you can potentially use when Capcom Fighting Collection releases, while still being able to show you some of the cool features that are exclusive to the home version. And here you see the main menu of the home version of Pocket Fighter. This is specifically the PlayStation 1 version. This game was released on the Sega Saturn as well, but you can see that it has a selection of modes including arcade battle, free battle, running battle, training, and a few options. But what we're going to focus on today is the running battle, which is essentially a survival mode where you run the gauntlet of the game's characters. And typically, I usually play as Ken. You've seen on my YouTube channel, there is a video of me playing on cabinet, going through the arcade mode as Ken with 1cc. But for the purposes of this, we're going to take a look at the big boy, the Zangief. But just to show off too, for when this hits the Capcom Fighting Collection, there are 2 hidden characters, and all you have to do is go to the top and press left. You can see Akuma there, or you can press right to be able to select Dan. So there's a total of 12 fighters in this game, although only 10 portraits show up here. But as I said, we're going to go with Zangief. We're going to press that kick button and put him in the green tights. And here the characters are going to shuffle in. Akuma will always be the final opponent, while the others are randomized in, and they kind of graduate in difficulty as you go on. The first handful of opponents are going to be kind of insultingly easy, and then it really pumps up the difficulty toward the end. And I'm just going to pause initially here. You can see one of the main features of this survival mode is this background. It's a continually flowing background that loops around toward the end, but it starts off right away here. You can see the Breath of Fire 4 characters in the background, and you'll see many other Capcom cameos as the stage progresses and scrolls along. But the basics of Pocket Fighter is you have a punch button, a kick button, a special button, and a taunt button on this home version here. And it's pretty self-explanatory with punch and kick. There's no different strengths involved, but it's based off a chain system where you press punch, and then you can press 4 punches to do this default string combo, or you can mix in the kick button as you go along. So punch, kick, punch, 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 kick, 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 things like that in a chain of 4 attacks, and then the character will do a variety of different maneuvers. And the special button on its own activates unblockable attacks. You'll see a little charge spark when you press the special button, and you can press forward in special, down in special. The characters have a variety of different attacks, and these are unblockable. They do have a big startup, so the opponent can backdash away, get out of the range of the attack. They can counter it or whatever, but if you do get the attack off, it is unblockable, so that is something to watch out for if you see the opponent doing it. The taunt button does seem kind of useless as just kind of a flex on the opponent, but you will see that this game also introduces orbs, elemental orbs, kind of like what's in Red Earth or Warzard. They have different elemental abilities, and you can throw those by pressing kick and special at the same time. But if you can carry up to 3 orbs, and if you press the taunt button, it cycles through those orbs, so you can select which one you want to use. And then also a heavy mechanic that's used in Pocket Fighter is the gem system. You'll see a bunch of the gems on the playfield that are similar to what's used in Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, and all 3 of your special moves are designated with a colored gem. And in Zangief's case, his spinning pile driver, he gets leveled up by collecting red gems, and his spinning lariat builds up by collecting yellow gems, and the blue gems power up his banishing fist. And there's 3 levels. You can build it up to level 2, and then the move becomes a little bit stronger, and then level 3 it reaches its max ability. And then, so with those simple explanations out of the way, we'll get back to the game mode here. We have Zangief versus Ibuki, so let's see, hopefully we can get some good luck and get through the survival mode. There's his 4-punch string. I want to try to get this pickaxe because it's the unblockable, as well as we can do this. Oh, she countered. I want to get this table attack. Let's just put her away so we can get past this fight, and we get a time bonus, and it counts up our gems, so we get some of our health back. I believe the default time value is 50, and then it subtracts the number of seconds it takes you to defeat the opponent. So defeating the opponent faster gets you more health back. Okay, we got the table attack. Nani! Flips the table. But I want to rely heavily on this pickaxe attack. The CPU is pretty defensive. It'll block. If you hit punch 4 times, the 4th hit does not combo. It's not a true combo. So if you hold back, it'll always block the attack. So that's why you do want to mix in these other attacks. Keep people guessing. That way if they block, there's this unblockable attack waiting for them at the end. But the computer's pretty predictable and does this repeatedly. Oh, let's see if we can... Oh, no, I messed it up. We get his goofy wind pose there, and you can see from Mega Man Legends, Mega Man's in the back, and as it scrolls, you'll see we got Roll with their happy face. And we're facing off against Felicia here. So once again, the pickaxe. The CPU just wants to block, and they end up taking the unblockable move. I can't... I'm trying to hit the final Atomic Buster, but it's not working so well. In this game, the SPD, you need to hit punch and kick at the same time. So not only do you need to hit the 360 motion, it's a punch and kick at the same time. And while his final Atomic Buster, you can activate it with the 720 motion and punch and kick. There is a shortcut if you do the 360 motion and then hit the special button instead. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Oh. Good. Just want to get rid of her there. Get some of our health back. Now you can see there's Rose and Oro in the background. So who's the next? Oh, we've got Tessa. So she'll make her way into a couple of the games in the Capcom Fighting Collection coming up here. But as I said, I am a massive Red Earth, or Warzerd as it's known in Japan, massive fan of that game. And there we go, we got Roll, Rush, and Mega Man. And I love those posters in the background of Felicia. It says cat. Right here we have Dan. Oh, I did that kick way too early. Yeah, we can't block that. Crap. Wanted that gem for the purposes of getting more health back at the end. And I'm just messing up these strings here. Oh, there it is. We get our final Atomic Buster. I don't know if it'll kill. Oh, it killed. We got the mighty combo finish. Very good. So now we topped off our health. That's very good. So we've progressed to 8 wins now. Oh, 7 wins, sorry. And we got the background there. There's Devilot and her henchmen. Alright. Focus here. Zangief can be scary. He can do a lot of damage quickly if he wants to. Okay. Alright, we got another final Atomic Buster. Nice. And this move just pours out the gems. The standard SPD gets out a fair amount of gems as well, so there, granted us a perfect there. But now we're on the final row, so the opponents are going to be kind of tough from here on out. There's very excited Mega Man, there's a Tron Bon in the background, there's X. Oof. Oh, he dizzied himself. This one, there are moves that can pinball the opponent, but if you're not careful, they can be sent right back into you. I guess the intent of that is you do get a free hit as they're pinballing around. I think you get 1 juggle hit. But as you saw there, you didn't get that juggle hit, and I just crashed right into him. There's Iris and Zero in the background now. Oh, she threw an orb at me. I do have 1 orb in stock. Oh, she's out of the corner. So the good thing about the corner is she can't get away from that pickaxe attack. Alright, so we're there. Keep going. 10 wins. So this is the final opponent before Akuma. And it's Chun-Li. Great. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was a great dizzy face on Chun-Li there. Oh, I almost got the SPD. Okay. So we should be able to top off our health going into the fight with Akuma. Oh, very close, just a sliver off. So we've reached Akuma, we've looped the background again. And Akuma can be dangerous, but he does this teleporting around, and he's kind of, with the CPU, he's kind of predictable with the teleporting. Clearing these fireballs. Okay, we got him. He was doing a lot of back teleports, but sometimes he'll forward teleport, and if he, like I said, he's kind of predictable with it, so if you can telegraph that teleport, he'll just teleport straight into some of your moves. There we go, and the survival mode computes your time. You got 4 minutes, 41 seconds, so it's not bad. I've definitely done better, but I'm not normally trying to commentate my gameplay at the same time. So the low 4s is pretty common with Zangief. We get to put in our initials, because there is a high score table for the running battle mode. You can look at it here. So we got some times, some default times there. The runners ranking, and they're at the top. We got Zangief. This is such great portraits in this game.